Guys, if you never like, subscribe.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Angola.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Now, Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Done delicately. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nice looking ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Angola clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar, he's got away. Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Torres. Now it's Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Out towards the flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. Costa Curta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, that's a key interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Kukcu. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Costa Curta. Alcantara. And Zanetti. Now it's Kane. Played into space. That's a decent clearance. Deep cross. Zanetti getting this one clear. Looking for the run. Batistuta picks it up out wide.
Oh, foul.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence.
Oh, what a mistake! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kane with the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Are available from stands
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Guys, so now like subscribe.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Fernando Torres. Number 18, Kane.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 17, El Hadj Diouf. Number 23,
Costa Curta.
Haaland.
Tries to play it through. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Cleared without complication. And he thumps it clear. Modric. Haaland. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Deftly away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can clear their lines. Costa Curta. Now he's off and running. No, again, there's no way through. Alcantara. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. And here's Haaland. Nicely spread. And here's Modric. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. So a chance here, what can they make of it? This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Modric. Modric plays it in. Picked out, and the shot! It's in! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's been cut out, well played. That's really well cleared. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Zanetti demonstrating his defensive quality there. Dinks one through. That's a decent clearance. The ball has bounced loose now. 5 minutes left on the clock. Goes down, but nothing given. That's going to go a long way. Oh, can he get onto this? Kukcu is the team's great visionary.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. Koundé. And it's Modric. Arsenal have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
With the father of a boy.
Any reflections on what you've seen?
হুম? হ্যাঁ, এখন এখন দেরি আছে। এই যে আর্নে গেলে এইগুলো ফুল 1800, এটা 2000 হয়ে গেছে, এখানে 1000 বাকি। এটা বার, এটা হলে মনিটাইজ হবে চ্যানেল। এই 3000 হলে তোকে হচ্ছে যদি কেউ সুপার চ্যাট দেয়, কেউ মেম্বারশিপ দেয়, সেটা টাকা আসে। আর এইটা হচ্ছে 500 সাবস্ক্রাইবার, আমার 830 হয়ে গেছে। হ্যাঁ, এইটা হচ্ছে মেন। এইটা যখন কমপ্লিট হবে তখন অ্যাড রেভিনিউটা আসবে, মানে যে অ্যাডগুলো দেখায় তার থেকে টাকাটা আসবে। এটা হচ্ছে 1000 সাবস্ক্রাইবার, 4000 হচ্ছে ওয়াচ টাইম, 4000 ঘন্টা মানে লোক দেখতে হবে। আমার তার মধ্যে 2000 হয়ে গেছে। হ্যাঁ, এটা ডেট হচ্ছে 26 তারিখ, 26শে ফেব্রুয়ারি। এই 4 তারিখের মধ্যে 1900 কত হয়ে গেছে লাস্ট 3365 দিনে। এই যে 1941 ঘন্টা হয়ে গেছে। আর 2000 বাকি আছে। এটা মানে করতে করতে আরো 2 বছর সময় 2 বছর লাগবে না। এখন যেহেতু ভিউজ বেশি দিচ্ছে, এখন ভিউজ তো দিচ্ছে দেখি লাইভে। এটা 1700। হ্যাঁ, এটা ভিউজ আসছে ভালো। হ্যাঁ, 1000 উপর। এখন লাইভ করলেই 1000, 2000, 3000 এরকম ভিউজ হয়। সারা দেখে তার মানে। হ্যাঁ, দেখছো তো এখন। এই যে 20 জন এই যে চ্যাট করেছে, দেখ 1v1 খেলবে বলে। হ্যাঁ, তো কি আছে এই যে
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! And he's gone looking for safety. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. It's roll! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to play it through. Steaming on goalwards. Still goalless at the moment. Great, real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior. A heavy challenge. And that's put paid to a promising move. Raul plays it in. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Hey guys, would you mind like subscribe? What the fuck, bro?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Oh, he's bustling through here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Knocks it into space. Real chance! And it's a goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
We have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's nice. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Angola are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dembele. Oh, cracking ball. Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Salah. Looking for option. Can he finish? No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser guided. That could be danger here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And this is Batistuta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Dembele. Bullet. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Angola really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Salah. Oh, super ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Quality ball.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Zanetti. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can clear their lines.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That could spell trouble. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over... And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you.
क्यों लग रहा है You guys have been like subscribe.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Angola.
colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kukçu. No way through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Quality ball. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Gullit. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Raul. Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the ball's come loose here.
Oh no.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Rijkaard. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And Beckham! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! First blood drawn. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Taken back almost at once. Beckham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
1v1, no bro, online Saturday.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he lines up a cross, and he's taking no chances there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
There will be 1 minute at
Messi.
a time.
He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick
There's plenty of
reminder today,
positives to
please
take
refrain
despite the
from
lead
parking
being so
outside
small,
this
Peter.
stadium.
I think
Thank
playing
you very
well,
much
good
for your
energy.
cooperation.
A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Neymar. He can run onto that. The ball's gone astray. Well, that's a dangerous ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Defending was strong and firm. Knocks it into space.
Offside.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
What? हो सकता है ऑफसाइड.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Beckham looking understandably energised after his goal. That has ended up in no man's land. Still just a single goal between the sides. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar.
Big yellow card.
Ibrahimovic has been caught there, it's a foul.
It's missed timing. Guys, 27 people are watching us. Like, subscribe.
And he can clear it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Beckham. Into the channel. He's got away. Cross to the back post. And he's there to clear it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
One-nil as we head towards the end.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He can get that clear. No, that was never going to make it.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nicely weighted ball. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Beckham voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Attendees, this is a lost
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, that was a...
कितना रैंक है भाई? तो 11 पे 100 करके कितना होगा? Yo, 36 people are watching, bro. जो भी नहीं हो, like, subscribe. Cross spammer. तो एसेस है, चल जाएगा, कोई नहीं।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a shade optimistic. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Raul is in a really good position out wide. Howson tries to clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Quarter of an hour played.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Tonali. And it's Robertson. Oh, good read. Pass somewhat off target. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And this is Messi. And Messi! He's delivered all right! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Madrid finding their passes. Raul. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neatly clipped into space. Bellingham.
Angola can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Kukçu. Messi. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
On the field, number 14, Erling Haaland. Number 9, Bellingham.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 15.
Angola definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Tonali cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kukchu looking to penetrate opposition lines. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Tonali. Still just a single goal between the sides. Kukchu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Always
अरे
onto
भाई
this.
ज़्यादा हो गया ज़्यादा
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot.
It's Raul! He's got a goal!
राहुल
And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन करने गया
Substitution on the field. Number 23. Neymar.
Madrid are
Number
able now to make their
22,
substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Number 24.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Batistuta. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldo is onto this. Pinches it off him. And he's there to get it away. And they've got a throw. And here's Soboslai, cross to the back post. He gets big. And he's there to clear it. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great ball. Shoots! Sanchez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they win it back again. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one.
2 added minutes
Robertson.
has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. And he was quick to react.
कैसे बिना
That's
एक्स्ट्रा
at
का
the
देख
end.
के होना ही है
Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
Knocks it into space. Raul picks it up out wide. Ruben Diaz getting this one clear. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a promising position. And he's managed to get rid. Kukchu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Fine.
Mendy has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one.
And a chance!
What a
We'll
miss, what
simply
a
have to
save.
tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Mendy. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team...
And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's gone direct here. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Batistuta. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for the run. Kukchu. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. Messi! There it is!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he get it through?
Angola really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Jordan Henderson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mendy clears it away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
You guys have now like subscribe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar.
Might want to be careful there.
Now who's going to be first to this? He is through here. That looks
Wow,
like a mighty effort. He's got a goal. They have done it.
कब बजाएगा
They
भाई?
have their equalizer.
साला 1 मिनट का एक्स्ट्रा टाइम 4
Referee's had a
मिनट.
look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Full script or word.
So we're into the second 45. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ball driven towards the far
हाँ
post.
इस बार फाउल
That's
दिया
pretty
भाई.
clear.
Wow.
It is a foul.
Nice.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Now, can they get him away? Vitinha. Now it's Neymar. Shot could... Can he finish? And again. It's in. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
It's Inzaghi!
मतलब कितना स्क्रिप्ट और स्मार्ट असिस्ट भाई, कितना स्क्रिप्ट और स्मार्ट असिस्ट.
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Perfect
placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goal.
Good chance here. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Raul brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Jordan Henderson. And it's Neymar.
ये देख, हालात देख, ये देख.
Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard.
ये देख.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Inzaghi, passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Neymar. Oh, what a Neymar!
क्या ही बोलूं अब, क्या ही बोलूं.
इतना and they are pulling clear here. You don't keep those out. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
मतलब प्लस खाओ, ये 2 प्लस खाओ, एक पे पूरा माइनस हो जाएगा.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Well, nicely intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Raul. Now it's Osimhen. It'll be a throw-in. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. They get a throw-in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
अरे मेसी
Oh, that was vital. Oh, there's a probing ball. Look at the space here. Shot, surely! Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Angola clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was quick to react. Beckham. And it's Rijkaard. Beckham. Baresi. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Doué.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Adams getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears, and the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one.
And we'd like to inform
Any
you
opinion
now
you'd
that
like
the
to express
latest
on the
travel
first half?
information is
Solid.
currently being
Don't
displayed.
worry,
solid
your
screen,
brother
actually,
is
Peter.
here
They
to
haven't made
help.
much of
Yep.
an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need
Welcome
to
to
focus
the
on
stream.
getting a little more creative.
So they head in no further forward. The score
Substitution
here
on the
still
field.
0-0.
Number 15, Neymar.
That
Number
gets things going for the
24,
second half.
Desiree Doué. Number
Angola
5,
clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Number 10,
If it's not broken,
Cristiano
don't try to fix it.
Ronaldo. Coming on the field.
Now there's a fun and a shot.
You came and we win. I think so.
Oh, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a
अरे
sucker
भाई
punch
थोड़ा सा
and they're
जोर
dazed.
लगाओ भाई क्या धीमे धीमे
So
गोल
the
मार
first
रहा है
goal of
Yeah,
the
they-
game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's headed upfield. No way through there. Beckham. Lahm calmly anticipates. And here's Batistuta.
Decent attempt.
डिवीजन
just a
1
little
मार ले
mistiming.
डिवीजन 1 पे ही हूँ
Well,
हूँ
that's
पे
certainly
मतलब
more
जा
like
ही
it.
रहा
They
हूँ
can't let the
1700 पे
intensity
आता
drop now,
हूँ
Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent
100
now.
पॉइंट चाहिए
A
फिलहाल
lucky
के लिए
break would certainly help their cause now.
एक जीत रहा हूँ दो
We expected
जीत रहा हूँ
better,
एक
so
हार
did
रहा
he.
हूँ पूरा माइनस हो जा रहा है
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Roberto Baggio quietly revving up.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys
अबे
up front.
थ्रू पास
And
भाई
it
इतना
just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is
আমার
committed to the
টিপস কাজ
press,
করছে তো
and
করছে
there's simply
কিন্তু
no
দুটো
way
ম্যাচ
out.
করছে একটা ম্যাচে পুরো বিগড়ে যাচ্ছে এরকম হচ্ছে আর কি বাট গুড টিপসটা काजर अच्छा फिलहाल के लिए मेसी की जगह नीमर को लाओ आर्लिंग हालैंड को लाओ कैनावेरो तो हाइट नहीं है एक गोल पे जीत रहा हो तो डिफेंस थोड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग करना है কেন আসবো
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Costa Curta.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Great chance! He's got a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Chance for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Van Bouten getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Adams has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
He'd been asking for that, Peter, and it puts him under much more pressure now.
He's having a go! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Header! Goal! He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the pass is intercepted. That ball looks a good one. Alcantara. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
क्या ही
So, Jim,
बोलूं
how
अब
do you reflect on...
क्या बोलूं gives Zenit a defensive instruction to 3+ दिया नाइस डिफेंसिव तू क्या आर्यन आर्यन का फॉर्मेशन है ये ये कौन रहा है डिवीजन 1 पे? एक बार रिस्टार्ट करके आता हूँ गेम। वेट फिर भाई कौन दे रहा है डिवीजन पे? হ্যাঁ আরবি আর ডেস্ট্রয়ারকে দিও ডিফেন্সিভ ইনস্ট্রাকশন। তো অ্যাঙ্কারিং কি করে দেবো মেসিকে? মেসিকে তো অ্যাঙ্কারিং দেওয়া যাবে না। আর আমার তো বিল্ড আপকে দেওয়া আছে। Also Beckham can't protect that side if Zanetti goes overlapping. Excuse me. डेविड गोलकीपर दे रहा है। मेसी के काउंटर टारगेट ना होले रन देवे। काउंटर मेसी ओके काउंटर मेसी डिफेंसिव टोनी एडम्स डिस्ट्रॉयर डिफेंसिव आरबी Zanetti ফাইন দেখতে হবে। আর রাউলের মেসি আর সাইড চেঞ্জ না আরিয়ান বলছিল হোল প্লেয়ার রাইট সাইডে খেলাতে ওই কারণে। মেসি রাইট ফুটেড না তো মেসি তো লেফট ফুটেড রাইটেই খেলে। আর কোনো অর্কেস্ট্রেটার নেই যার ফিজিক্যাল ভালো। অর্কেস্ট্রেটার গোয়ার্ডিওলা আছে ওর ফিজিক্যাল কত জানি না। গোয়ার্ডিওলা টিমেও নেই। এটা তো বক্স টু বক্স মনে হয়। হ্যাঁ আর ও তো ডিএমএফ সিএমএফও খেলতে পারে ঠিক আছে সেটা না। বাপরে সাইডটা একবার চেঞ্জ করেই দেখি। গোয়ার্ডিওলার কি দেবো? দাও দাও দাও। গোয়ার্ডিওলা আমার মনে হয় র্যান্ডামই দেওয়া আছে। র্যান্ডাম না লায়ার্স এফসি থেকে দেওয়া আছে।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
পেপ গোয়ার্ডিওলা কিন্তু ওই ডেলি গেমস থেকে যেটা ওইটা
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud
বলে
and
দেওয়া
proud.
ভালো।
The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
আরে ভাই
Well,
তো
the
স্মার্ট
brilliant
অ্যাসিস্ট আছে না
Delict
এগুলো
has
সব
both
স্মার্ট
the
অ্যাসিস্ট প্লেয়ার।
intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart
সব
as a
স্মার্ট
centre
অ্যাসিস্ট
half.
প্লেয়ার সব।
Long passes are something he's really been
ইতনা
working on,
স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট
and he'll
আসছে।
provide a lot of quality diagonal balls for the attack to latch onto, so keep your eye on that.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone
So
affects
guys, do
both
now like,
sides.
subscribe.
An early chance there, first of the game. Now it's Batistuta.
Yeah, they
Cracking ball. Haaland! And the ball's come loose here.
full smart assist,
Zanetti
full
gets
smart
rid
assist.
without sophistication. De Roberto, and he's got his cross in. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards,
Yeah,
the results are normally high and wide.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking to play him in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Costa Curta
full
makes the
mark.
interception. And he can clear it away.
हाँ गया, हो
Oh,
गया.
he's given it away. He could be in here. Batistuta. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's
ये दे
paid
दे
to
दे
do.
क्या भाई?
He's
What?
found a way through. Now this could be a chance. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
ये देख, बेकेन
I have
और
to say,
उधर
that
आके
was
भाई
an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
कुछ भी हो रहा है गेम में. ये देख,
He's had it taken off him. Beckham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Out to the left it goes. It's been slipped through, and it's made its way to him. Cross to the back post. And that has been cleared. Good it's roll! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
फिर नेक्स्ट मैच है बेंच रखो बैकअप. वेट करना আমার বেশিরভাগই
And
ওই
we have our very first corner.
ফ্রি টু প্লে অ্যাকাউন্ট.
Keeper has taken decisive action. In by Messi. Cleared away. What a throw in. Kukçu.
Angola certainly could do with
अरे
a
तो
positive
बैक
spell
पे
for the
क्यों जा रहा है
remainder
इसला
of
जब
this
बैक
half,
पे
just to set
जरूरत
the
होता है
tone for
तब
what's to
नहीं.
come.
Alcantara.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi.
ये देख,
A heavy challenge.
वाह.
And he's there to belt it away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
फुल स्मार्ट असिस्ट कितना होता है इसको
Hazard
देख के
looking to
जानना
run
होगा.
onto it.
तो स्मार्ट असिस्ट भाई, या तो स्मार्ट असिस्ट.
This possibly the last play of the half.
ये देख,
And that should get the
क्लियर
job done.
করছে.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half.
आज
They've
भी
got
नहीं
the
हो,
lead
इस फेज में
and
भी
that
नहीं
gives
होगा
them something to
डिवीजन
build
वन.
on
ना
after
करीब
the break.
जाके भी नहीं हो रहा.
Just a quick
It's a
request
dressing
today for
room that
everybody to please
needs
kindly
rousing at
remove any
half-time
cars
because in
parked on
truth
the
they've
road
not
outside
really
the
been at it
stadium.
so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Raul picks it up out wide. Big chance!
What the fuck bro?
Cannavaro gets
मैं
looking
माथा
to
गोल हो जा
orchestrate a
रहा है।
counter. It's a promising position.
ये देख
Ball's gone out of play.
और क्या करूँ भाई और क्या करूँ?
He's having a hit! And that is a routine catch.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Looking for the run, and it's been played through. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem
ये
intent
देख ये
on
देख ये
marking
देख
him out
कुछ
of the
फाउल
game.
बॉल कुछ
They're
नहीं है
certainly
भाई
trying
कुछ
to wind
नहीं
him
है
up in the process, Peter.
सारे फाउल मैं करता हूँ
Well, he got rid because he was
गेम
under
के हिसाब
pressure.
से
Well, the idea was a good one.
एक पास तो नहीं दे रहा है
Execution of it,
साला
not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having
ये
made the
देख
run and not get picked out.
Well, that's a little loose. Taken back almost at once. Challenge
हाँ ये
just a
फाउल
bit
है
on
भाई
the
ये
firm
फाउल है
side.
एकदम फाउल है रेड कर दो
Oh,
इसका
that's
गोल
a
होगा
foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Hazard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's having a go. Hazard! The man's a genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
अब बोलो इतना स्मार्ट असिस्ट भाई
2 up now,
स्कीम
and they are cruising.
नहीं बोलो हर
An
स्ट्रीम पे एक ही
opportunist
चीज
strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
मेरा पीक बाप रे बाप
So
एक
that's
पास
2
नहीं
now
सही पे
without
दे रहा
reply.
है देख
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are
मैं मार रहा हूँ
converting.
सेव नहीं दे पा रहा है वाह
Up
भाई
by
यार
3.
बात गेम
They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, and that's it.
इतना स्मार्ट असिस्ट और
Thanks to
स्क्रिप्ट होगा
Jim
भाई और
alongside me,
गैंग
and as the
चुपता
fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
फुल माइनस 2 मैच खेलो प्लस करो 11-11 करके 22 हो जाए उसके बाद पूरा का पूरा माइनस हो जाता है बस भाई इससे अच्छा तो वही था जो खेल रहा था ये क्लास में भाई क्या बोलूं और इस फेज में भी नहीं होगा डिवीजन 1 इतना करीब आके भी साला सबके सब आता है ओपोनेंट भाई स्मार्ट है इस वाले नया नया गेम स्टार्ट करके इस वाला स्मार्ट है जिस करके पूरा का पूरा पुराना
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring
As a
showdown
winner,
here.
like
The
to
supporters
strike.
in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression.
Real chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. Now he's off and running. Distributed tidily. He's got away. He'll try to keep this alive. He has found the way through.
Whatever.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, super ball.
Whatever. Wow.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yo guys, the winner, like to strike. 18
is
more
standing
to
over this
850.
one.
Let's go, let's go.
This an opportunity to pull level. Kachu! Oh, it's come loose. Donatoni. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great, and the shot! It's in he goes again!
Bro, do you use mobile network or
They
Wi-Fi?
are
Bro,
really
Wi-Fi.
purring here, and they have extended their lead
Varinder Gate,
in
welcome
the
to the
blink
stream,
of an
brother.
eye. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Strong running down that left flank. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
भाई ओफ तो
Steps
भाई
in, and that's the end of that.
शर्म कर ले थोड़ा सा.
Raul. Lovely pass.
ये
But
देख
can
मेसी
he
को
get
देखो,
there?
हालत देखो.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Passing is crisp and sharp.
अरे राहुल भाई.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, good ball!
No foul. No foul. Wow.
Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Curta.
I used Geo 5G but lost lot of
There's
matches
the
and
half-time
lag. Did
whistle.
I need Wi-Fi?
To review the
Geo
first half.
5G.
Angola really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half.
You need to
Peter.
check the
Boss will be
bar,
demanding
bro.
the same
Network
level
bar.
of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same
You
positive
know?
intent after the
The
break,
network
the
bar.
same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
where scoreboard are shown.
Substitution in progress.
The left or top left side.
And we're off again. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Kukçu. Threads one in. And this is Messi. Oh,
My
that's
network bar
horribly
is 4 always,
mistimed,
but
and it's
opponent
given
network will never
penalty.
stable. Oh, then your
So a
your
big,
5G
big
is good.
chance now from 12 yards.
Your network is good. Your opponent.
To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running
Main
away
problem
with
is
it.
your opponent.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely
One thing
what
you
he
can
showed.
change.
think the
Wait,
keeper
after
committed
the end
himself
this
too
match, I
early.
show you.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Donadoni looking to run onto it. Alcantara. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, played right into his path. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That is a crunching tackle. And he's quick to get it clear again. Searching pass he's played there. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Yamal. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Raul. Ricky Puig.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zanetti. Guardiola.
Hi, the pass in it.
Oh,
Super.
well played,
Why
well
always
sorted
two
out.
pass?
Well,
Yeah,
yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Yamal with the foul. And he's being shifted off it. And he's forced to go back. Short changes him with that pass. Ricky Puig. Played out to the right. Tries to play it through.
Ricky Puig.
Well timed, excellent
ये क्या
interception.
कौन सा प्लेयर है
That
भाई?
has been slung wide. Spread it left.
Wow.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He gets big. And oh, he's got that completely
It's 20 people are
wrong.
watching. You can follow on Insta.
And he's
Yeah.
running through. And that is a good ball to find him. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know,
Two
he would have
foul,
been
one
embarrassed
red.
had the keeper held his
Two
position.
penalty, one red.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
There will be 5 minutes
I
added
have to say,
time.
that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Raul. Guardiola.
Most people who use Bangladesh flag
close.
and Nepal flag are
Well, that was a
insane
tale
how
of two
they
very different
do
teams.
it. It's just
One driven,
games.
ruthless, prolific. The other quite
Bro,
the
you need to
opposite in all
change
of those
your
areas. The result,
search
a very
settings.
accurate
I'll
reflection
show
of what
you.
we
Just a
saw.
quick request today for everybody to
Batistuta.
please
Hat-trick.
Wait a second. Go to the matchmaking settings and search nearby area only. This is most of the time you get 4-bar matchmaking. Like mine, see 4-bar. Yes, 40 votes. Nice. But 40 तो सब्सक्राइबर नहीं बढ़ा है भाई. अबे इसको चेंज करना था.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Playing this game is time waste. Play by BGMI or no sir. I play BGMI, bro. Hi bro, Hasir, welcome to the stream, buddy. I play BGMI.
Raul.
My only main game was BGMI, bro. Due to some reason, I
it's come loose.
Play offline BGMI only.
And that's the end of that. Guardiola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but oh, he's been caught on it here. Now that looks a decent ball. Pings it. Header!
Welcome to the stream, buddy.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
No goals as yet. And here's Forlan. That's very neat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Elise. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's been cut out, well played.
किसको पास दे रहा है देख किसको पास दे रहा है भाई.
Calmly anticipates. Now it's Forlan. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
ये देख
deals with that comfortably.
इतना
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't
इतना
the
टाइम
best
लगाएगा तो भाई कोई भी गोल मार के चला जाएगा.
It's Forlan!
हाँ?
Good run, retake, but that is where it stopped.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, good. Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this takes a shot!
What?
What? The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Now the cross. Oh, smashing! Oh, crossbar! And again! They want to be quick to recover this. Olise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
ये देखिए क्या कर रहा है भाई?
Costa Curta. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in
Big
at half
shot,
time
5
with
on
both
target,
defenses still
bro.
yet
What?
to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first
कौन है
period.
भाई उसका
Let us
ओपोनेंट
see
का
what the
गोलकीपर?
second half
माइकल को
brings.
इतना भाई.
So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Angola have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That's Batistuta. Cannavaro cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. It's
देख,
Forlan!
मैं एक 5-6 शॉट मारा, 5 ऑन टारगेट, एक भी सिर्फ गोल नहीं हुआ. एक मारा गोल हो गया.
Very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll
भाई
certainly
क्या
remember that
बोलूं
one.
मैं.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a
ये
chance for a shot!
भाई क्या बोलूं भाई. ये क्लास होता है जो.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Was there ever any doubt?
ये फाउल है
Well,
भाई.
he always
नाइस.
had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Adams has got the wrong side of the referee and
क्या
got
बोलो
himself a
भाई.
yellow
एक क्लास
card for
होता है
his
तो
troubles.
दूसरा माइनस हो जाता है, और दूसरा माइनस जो होता है पूरा का पूरा दिन का माइनस हो जाता है. छोड़ देना भाई, ये भी गोल कर दे. इतना स्क्रिप्ट हो रहा है तो.
Kukcu. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Michel Platini. Forlan, and the shot's on here. And that has sent him sprawling. He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. So what can they make of this?
अरे भाई
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar. Bergkamp. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos. Played in by... Climbs up big! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Forlan is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
अरे भाई ये भी सेव वाह भाई
Oh, that's
नाइस
horribly mistimed, and it's a big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or placement. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go...
Olise! And that tested the keeper.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
No, that's been intercepted. And, oh, what a mistake! Oh, nice touch. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Guardiola. Zanetti. Shot could be
अरे
on.
bang
Khan claims comfortably. He's felt that, hasn't he? And that will be the final act. One of those games that many would have
ये
felt no
class
one
का
deserved to
उसका
lose,
माइनस हो
but
जाता है
sentiment
ये
counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Stats क्या है
How would you summarise what we've seen
8
today,
शॉट
then,
7
Jim?
ऑन टारगेट एक भी गोल पे नहीं
Absolutely
गया
shocking
उसका
here.
6 शॉट 3
Shockingly
ऑन टारगेट
porous
उसमें
down
से
the
2
middle,
गोल हो
which was painfully
इतना
exploited,
स्क्रिप्टेड
and
होता है और उसमें
that's
गेम
left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good
क्या
evening.
बोलूं अब फिर से भाई माइनस देख माइनस 3 और इधर 24 29 माइनस 7 माइनस 27 ही तो दिया आई थिंक कितना माइनस दिया 27 माइनस वाह भाई आह, थोड़ा चेंज करते हैं भाई ये गेम प्लान से होगा नहीं दे
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to pass it through. Conte. And here's Nunez. Looking for the run. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Xabi Alonso. That has ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Costa Curta. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Mateus. Can he get it through? Messi, and that's not going to reach. Great vision. And that should get the job done. Xabi Alonso. Well read, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Short changes him with that pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
फाउल नहीं दिया रहा भाई. Wow.
That's the keeper's ball. Oh, a delicate chip through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Thinks one through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ter Stegen clears. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Like subscribe.
What do you think we're up to
28,
after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been
18
nothing
more
but
to go, 8
frustration,
let's go.
really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Shot a goal! And he's done it! Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now there's a real chance! He's gone for goal. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going
Are
to
they
really
will
test the
do
referee's
no.
patience from here.
Messi, he's being urged to shoot. Oh, good-looking ball. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Costa Curta. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Guardiola. Can he get on the end of this?
Shoot
Adams
marna tha.
tries
This
to
is the
clear.
mistake I did.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick
This
out
is
that
the
killer ball.
one of them.
It's a pretty loose
ये देख
pass.
इधर मैंने
The
वो
most
किया और
accurate
जा रहा है
pass. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Nunez. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Messi. Now it's Villa. Guardiola goes sliding in. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Now, can they get it back? And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy,
फिर
that
से भाई
was
19
tense.
पे जाएगा
The two sides
1699
separated by the
लिख के
game's
ले
only goal. Batistuta.
1699 70 पूरा फिर से चल चेंज करेंगे और इस पर रखेंगे इधर एक EMF रखेंगे TMF ऐसे इसको EMF करो पहले और EMF पे इधर किसको खिलाना चाहिए ब्रो कोई है चैट में नेमर को खिला सकते हैं इधर यप 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 और एंकरिंग पे मैं रखूंगा इसको नेमर को काउंटर टारगेट उसमें यप 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 एक मैच देखता हूँ फिर चेंज कर दूंगा बाय डिवीजन ओ बाप रे बाप 5-6 डिफेंस खेल रहा है इतना अच्छा प्लेयर लेके भी वाओ नाइस
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with
Wow,
a flaw in his game.
nice passing skills,
can't.
brother.
Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Neymar, it's run loose here. Neymar's cross. And that should get the job done.
पहली बात तो राहुल उधर क्या कर रहा है भाई उस साइड पे, मुझे ये जानना है। इधर से गोल खाऊंगा देख कॉर्नर से।
And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. He's tried one! Oh, he's really drilled it. Great vision. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot at goal! Goal! The breakthrough strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Angola are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ibrahimovic. That's an excellent interception. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
ये सब टीम के भाई गोल मारो और क्लियर मारो, सिंपल सी बात।
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pinches it off him. He's got away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Rijkaard. Aubameyang. Now it's Neymar. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Played it again. Oh, smashing header. Really well.
सारा मारा है भाई, 6 डिफेंस में उतना अच्छा टीम लेके भी खेल रहा है, पेक टीम पूरा।
I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
फिर से गा रहा है।
Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's not going to reach. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Maldini. And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference. But it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
तो समझना पड़ेगा।
45 minutes, competitive certainly, and a goal each. And that's the second half started. Costa Curta. Ibrahimovic looking for a runner. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Gerrard. Zanetti elects to cross. Takes a shot!
अरे इधर का
And that's caused a worry or two.
माइनस हो भाई.
Corner number 2 then.
वो पास देगा राइट पे जो खड़ा है.
Neymar plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, cracking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
ये देख.
Now it's Batistuta. And he's surging through. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Neymar.
फुल पेड अकाउंट. शर्म तो है नहीं भाई इसको.
Maldini. Neymar. And that interception was most
ये देख.
necessary.
भाई
He read that
कंट्रोल
really
ही
well
नहीं
and
है
stopped
बॉल
it.
पे.
Knocks it into space. He's come in hard. That's going to go a long way. And here's Neymar. And this is Gerrard.
ये देख.
There's the header! Oh, should have put that away.
Aubameyang fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
ये देख भाई.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back
हाँ उसके
anymore.
पास ही जा रहा
And
है.
that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Batistuta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Quick look, then plays it in. Khan claims it without any fuss.
Angola clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, that's a dangerous ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Danger averted for now.
ये
Neymar.
what the fuck bro.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
भाई पास दे रहा हूँ भाई खुद के प्लेयर के
Very
पैर पे
little
जाके
time
भाई
to
उसके
go,
पैर
and
पे
they
जा
have
रहा
a
है.
free
What
kick
the
in a
fuck?
really promising area. So does he go for it? It's not a kind
Full
angle.
biased game है भाई. Full biased game. Full
Full
biased.
has been indicated.
Oh, lots on that one.
पे
but he
करो
couldn't
तो
find
विन
the
करो भाई.
target.
ये सब गेम है.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage.
And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle.
फुल पेड भाई. 6 डिफेंस खेल रहा है वो. 6 डिफेंस. होगा नहीं भाई, इस फेज में भी नहीं होगा। ऐसे स्मार्ट असिस्ट वाले आएंगे तो कैसे होगा। Jamshida Nofal, welcome to the stream, buddy. Bro, friendly match only on Saturday. Orkun Kukchu, Football Delisi, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yup. Perkhi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Pay to win game. Yeah, bro. This is the pay to win
The stage
game.
is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi! Messi! Genius!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit
Master
more
of free
and let's hope it carries
kick,
on in a similar vein.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shoots! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Raul clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Good ball, good take. Now this could be a... Can he finish?
No foul, no penalty.
Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here?
H.
The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He'll fancy himself from here. Great chance here to level it up. De Bruyne! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out, big chance! Rijkaard getting this one clear. Raul. Can he get it through? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Well, there's the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. 15 minutes till half-time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice-looking ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kukçu. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Delivered in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on
There
now.
will be 1 minute
Kukçu.
added time.
Upamecano calmly anticipates. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Pass somewhat off target. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Batistuta!
मिस किया भाई, बच गया.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
बच गया, बच गया. Right.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Couldn't squeeze it through.
यार भाई किधर से जा रहा है भाई.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
थर्ड पोजीशन चेंज कर रहे जा रहा
Attempting
है.
to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's been slipped through. Pressure coming in from all directions. He's on it. Can he get away? And that has been clubbed away. Costa Curta. Zanetti. And it's Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball. Swings in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Alcantara. And it's Zanetti. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass.
फाउल कुछ नहीं दिया भाई, गोलकीपर को फाउल किया.
Angola can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
We are
there.
glad to inform you.
The door. Fuck, भाई क्यों कैंसिल किया? You guys do now like subscribe. इसको आज 5 लाख रैंक करना ही होगा, नहीं तो मिलेगा नहीं. भाई नहीं चाहिए, डिवीजन 1 मार दो भाई, वही चलेगा. वो गोलकीपर क्या करूंगा लेके. थोड़ा बहुत सेंटर बैक वगैरह होगा तो अच्छा होगा. साढ़े 3 पे चला जाऊंगा भाई, डिवीजन वर्क एक बार हो जाए, उसके बाद फ़ोन चार्ज करना है. शाम को थोड़ा बीजीएमआई का भी ग्राइंड है. अल्फा रीम वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. हेलो बडी, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. प्लीज कर मेसी डिवीजन 1 हो गया नहीं अभी फिलहाल 70-60 पॉइंट बाकी है देख लो ना बैक पे जाके कितना हुआ 1733 हुआ आई थिंक होपफुली
So
ऐसा ही
bring it
कुछ हुआ
on.
है
Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant,
17-27
songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
स्मार्ट असिस्ट
Chu, 3 figures in
Full
terms of
smart
his
assist.
appearances for the club.
Yeah, this
वो
is
जो
the
थ्रू
first
दिया
big
ऊपर से
landmark he'll hit,
वही से
Peter,
पता
so
चल जाता
I'm
है
not
थ्रू
sure he sees any real
यूजर है या
significance in
नॉर्मल
it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Rijkaard. Now this could be a and Batistuta! That was no routine save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Spread it left. In by Messi. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Eze. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's put
no
paid to a
foul.
promising
Nice.
move. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Raul. He's found a way through. Raul stood his ground strongly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Guardiola. And he's picked it up out wide. Raul has found the net here, of course. He's in space and looking for options. No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now, can they get him away? Raul. Now it's Chu. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Tries
No offside? Yup.
There it is!
वही बोलो भाई ऑफसाइड है भाई ऑफसाइड नहीं थी
Rijkaard. Great vision. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi receives it in a wide position.
2 added minutes has been
Neymar.
indicated.
And that has left him in a heap. Looking to play him in. Batistuta! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of... And we hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help
Guys, okay,
feeling
now
that
like,
the second
subscribe.
half will supply more.
If you are new here, then like, subscribe to banta hai, bro. Come on. 17 more to 850, bro. Let's go. Target follow. Karo.
And we're off again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's fallen! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Raul. Kukçu. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. And Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kukçu pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Batistuta, and he's away. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. Albert Ferrer. Rafael Varane. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Kukçu. Messi.
Hey. Wrong pass.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Manchester United finding their passes. Fallen! Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, he can produce power, precision, and...
Fallen! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And here's Fallen. Chance here to counter. Now it's Eze. He's got away. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Batistuta threads one in. Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this.
No worries.
Rijkaard ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Batistuta and the shot! Oh, classic Batistuta! About as smooth as it gets. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every...
And that's it. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverized.
Hello. Why no. 2 bar no. Hello Jamshida, welcome to the stream. फिर भी ठीक है, चलो खेल ही लेते हैं, क्या ही होगा। Two 137.
What a sight this is, the colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Kukchu.
Same smart assist user
Neymar.
opponent. Fucking
Scholes.
smart assist.
Looking for the run. On the through ball. David Villa has it out wide and in space.
Fucking smart assist.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And that has been clubbed away. And this is Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, crack. David Villa!
Fucking smart assist user, bro. What the fuck, bro? भाई मेरे opponent ही आते हैं.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Goes for a shot! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, he got rid because he was under
अरे
pressure.
भाई एक तो एरियल बॉल जीत ले भाई.
Ronaldinho with the slide tackle there. And he was quick to react. Kukçu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Villa. He can get that clear.
अरे एक तो एरियल बॉल जीत ले भाई.
Pass is coming off in quick succession
हाँ
here.
एक एरियल बॉल जीत पा रहा है ना. देख ये भी.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hops for safety. Costa Corta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi, and it's Rijkaard.
वाह भाई.
Referee's had a look, and
पास
he's
दे
blown
रहा
his
पास.
whistle for
आज भी नहीं होगा
half-time.
मुझे जो लग रहा है.
Well, the glass is either half full or half
25%
empty.
charge.
Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
How
would you review the first half?
Angola will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Barcelona finding their passes. Kukçu calmly anticipates. Threads one in. That's going to go a long way.
हाँ एक एरियल बॉल जीत पा रहा है. पास दे रहा हो तो पास मिस कर रहा है भाई.
Batistuta. No, he's not getting past him there. Stood up well to him there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's intervened well there. Guardiola. Can he get it through? Zanetti gets into a good position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kukçu. Oh, good-looking ball. David Villa. And this is Neymar. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now, can they get him away? He's coming
10 घंटे
hard.
समय लगाएगा तो गोल कैसे होगा?
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
10 घंटे समय लगा रहा था.
Another chance from a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, Guti.
He's got full.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard touches it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. Shoots! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. That's a decent clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Raul. Oh, super ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
क्या बोलो भाई ये
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
4 shot 4 on target
Both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
-5 होगा और क्या होगा अभी भी कितना खेलना पड़ेगा चार्ज जब तक है तब तक खेलूंगा भाई उसके बाद जाओ भाई होगा होगा नहीं होगा नहीं होगा भाड़ में जाए
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
इतना
The
लेट क्यों
stadium
आता है
is
भाई
full of
एनिमेशन
noise and energy. This certainly matters.
वर्ड
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
प्लीज कल मारेगा
Applies the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
अरे भाई
And it's
उधर
been
तो
played
ना भाई
through.
इस आसपास क्यों दे रहा है भाई
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's a searching... Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
निकल गया क्या या फिर मेरा नेट गया यार भाई कितना डिफेंस भाई
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Drilled in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Raul. That is good alertness. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Easy pickings there.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Guardiola. That's a lovely... Shapes to shoot!
किधर खा रहा है भाई?
Gets flagged
राहुल
offside.
किधर खा रहा है तू? अब जाके किधर खड़े हो भाई सब? Tell me.
He's had it taken off him.
अरे ये टार्न क्यों ले रहा है भाई? हर बार देखता हूँ एक ना उसको टार्न ले रहा है.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's BYTE. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cleared away. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta!
भाई ये अगर मिस करेगा फिनोमिनल फिनिशिंग होके भी तो कैसे भाई
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defense like that.
आज तो ये करके ही फोन चार्ज में देंगे भाई
Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's well spotted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Corner?
Yeah, and those that
Wow,
are
bhai,
up top, Peter,
corner
have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Raul could move up a gear here. That ball looks a good one. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Zanetti. Conte. Bergkamp. And this is Shevchenko. That's a shade optimistic. Deftly away.
No, not like
And
that.
we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means.
We
The
can charge and
intensity levels are there.
play,
We've just
we
lacked
can
that
charge
thrilling
and
breakthrough
play.
moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be
Can
happy
charge and
at the way
play.
they've contained the opposition so far.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Angola are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Looking for the run. It's a threatening ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's
One
been
more.
lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more
One more.
chances.
Well, it was deliberate.
One more
it
free
was
kick and one
cynical,
more
and you have
goal.
to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
नहीं होगा कोई
Messi! Against the crossbar.
थोड़ा सा नीचे करना था
That
थोड़ा सा
was travelling.
Oh, there was real venom behind that. All the keeper could do was watch it sail by.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. Shoots! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Angola are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very
मार्टा से
impressive.
ऑन करने गया क्या ही बोल रहा है
So that's
देख
two
रहे
now
हो
without
देख
reply.
रहे हो गेम प्ले देख
Well,
देख
it's been a
Takes a shot!
क्या बोला मैंने
And he was
Salah.
there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
you are nothing without
Well,
goal
look, they know they've got a height advantage,
What about
and it's time for them to use it.
स्मार्ट असिस्ट करने गया
Climbs up! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
क्या बोला मैंने
Sticks it away! Upamecano at his razor-sharp
अभी
best
तो
there.
होगा असली खेल
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect
ये
example.
देख
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Danger averted for now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
जो खुद जीत नहीं पा रहा है भाई, स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन कर दो.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Del Piero.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And he was quick to react. Costa Corta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Now it's Messi. Always onto this. Shot, surely! They've done it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's straight offside.
He's straight offside.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko! And that was probably asking just too much.
6 minute added time, bro. Wow.
Messi threads one in. Now it's Del Piero. Well, that looks a decent ball. And Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! About as smooth as it gets. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats.
बाप रे बाप भाई साहब. लास्ट मैच है भाई, जितवा दो भाई।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
Well, those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years... Big chance! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already.
खान के हाथ में दिया रे।
Could move up a gear here.
अरे भाई।
That's a little off target. Looking for the run. Rummenigge. And Messi! Adams attempts a clearance. And he can clear it away. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Batistuta! Well, there's the clearance. Mateus, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And it's Kukcu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
वाह वाह रे वाह।
Messi, and Messi!
वाह 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 वाह।
And the keeper has
Let's
reacted
go now, like
superbly
subscribe.
there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zanetti is there to clear. Messi. Rummenigge! And he comes up trumps again.
Rummenigge really must be thinking
भाई
what
कल
more he
से
could
आज
have done
2
there.
दिन
It's
में
another
42
inspired
गेम
save.
डिवीजन 4 to डिवीजन 1
It's their
पहुंच
second
गया।
corner
वाओ
of the
नाइस।
game. He'll try to keep this alive. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Batistuta. He's through, now is he in?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1
Messi.
minute added time.
Shot, surely! He is desperate to get on the score sheet.
Welcome to the stream, buddy. Debut
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Angola really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
That's an imaginative pass. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Thinks about the shot.
Foul.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Pulls off a sensational save.
भाई खेलोगे अरिजीत, welcome to the stream, but 1v1 only on Saturday bro, you know, वो भी co-op होता है, क्योंकि अभी तो फिलहाल के लिए डिवीजन पुश खेल रहा हूँ, डिवीजन पुश हो रहा है, खेल रहा हूँ, डिवीजन पुश हो रहा है.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 5, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11, Batistuta. Number 10.
He's being urged to shoot.
Number 8, Mateo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them
Ah,
here.
Well, the question now is...
Oh no, what has happened here?
Number 15.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Number 25, De Bruyne. Number 14.
We expected better, and so did he. Deftly away. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard goes sliding in. That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's clever. Oh, look
अरे
at the
भाई
space
थोड़ा
here.
सा टर्न ले भाई.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the pass is intercepted.
Oh, foul. Wow.
And it's Neymar. Out for a throw.
Okay bro, no problem. Yep. Thanks buddy.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? Adams can get it clear. Neymar.
Oh, nice save bro, nice save. Peter
And a
check.
terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. Czech claims comfortable.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Batistuta. No way through, so back it comes. And time is up.
अभी भी नहीं
Well,
हुआ
that was
भाई, 1
tense.
point
Boy,
बाकी
that
है.
was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Czech
अभी
picking
भी
up the
नहीं
man
हुआ.
of the match award.
क्या बोलूं भाई मैं अब. इसके लिए एक और मैच खेलना पड़ेगा. bro, 5 more to 840. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. वीडियो आया है क्या? वीडियो पोस्ट हो गया? Yep. Video already posted, man. Go and check it out.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
O'Shea. Bergkamp. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to play him in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Wow,
well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Filippo Inzaghi driving forwards.
Inzaghi से वो ब्लिस्कल मरवा रहा है भाई.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kupchu. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bergkamp is the distributor. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk. And it's Bergkamp. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's got away. That looks a good shot at goal. It's in. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to
It's Inzaghi! Off the post!
ये मैच गया, मतलब वो 3 पॉइंट के लिए मुझे डिवीजन 1 नहीं होगा इस मैच में भाई.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
O'Shea certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And this is Batistu's big chance!
और क्या करूं भाई, इसमें कालवे गोल भी नहीं मार पा रहा है. बता कितना स्क्रिप्ट हो सकता है.
Going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalize on this good spell, though.
ये अगर मिस करेगा तो कैसे चलेगा?
He gets big. Oh, crossbar.
ये भी सेव
And
क्रॉस
that's
बार
caused
वाह
a worry or two.
Rijkaard must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And here's Bergkamp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the whistle for half-time.
सब सेव कर दे रहा है
So
भाई
a
सब
steady,
सेव
solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
ओह पेड अकाउंट है
Well,
भाई
obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit
एडवांटेज तो
too
देगा
busy
ही
playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
3 पॉइंट के लिए भाई हार जा रहा हूँ
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Angola can really do with some bigger names standing up.
ये फाउल है
Pulled out, that
ये
is a
फाउल है
foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Substitutions taking place.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
And Chet pulls off a sensational save.
He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Bergkamp clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Raul.
no foul bro no
He's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look and plays it forward. Turns. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when...
Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Costa Curta. Looking for options for... And Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 3 coming up.
Corner number 3 coming up.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball is bounced loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that is one way to stop him. O'Shea has been caught there. It's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's having a shot! Bergkamp. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Batistuta. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Kukcu has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
अबे वो किधर गए रे? तो लिया मैंने.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Raul being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Spread out to the left. Shifted upfield. Tries to play it through. And this is Batis. There's the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity.
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed.
Division 1 complete. Let's go. Let's go. So bye bye guys. Bye.